In a country where past civil wars declined its high economic growth, a quite good amount of work has to be done to see it coming back to its original economic state. Until 1979, Liberia had one of the more developed and fastest growing economies in sub-Saharan Africa, which was declined by civil wars. Through restructuring and encouraging foreign investment, Liberia, under its new president, is fighting in order to be economically significant on the African continent. Putting up a number of mega projects is one of the major things Liberia knows will take it ahead in terms of its economic growth and development. In this video, let's have a look at a number of mega projects Liberia is coming up with from 2024 through 2025 and on. Dugbe Gold Project. Located in southern Liberia, within one of the last remaining underexplored areas of the Birimian geological province, which is host to the majority of West Africa's gold deposits. This project of gold mining is under Pasofino through its wholly owned subsidiary Arx Resources Limited. Over 82,000 of core drilling has been completed at fieldwork to support the feasibility study, completed by Global of South Africa in June 2022. This feasibility study includes an open-pit mineral reserve estimate of 2.76 million ounces of gold, with plan of its mining for over 14 years, including an output of 200 kilo ounces annually for the first 5 years. A number of gold prospects are available, such as all within 10 kilometers of the existing deposits and drill ready with gold in bedrock in outcrop and pits. Pasofino has a very large ground holding 2,559 square kilometers, with the project area being located 70 kilometers by road from the Greenville Deepwater Port. Petroleum Storage Terminal Project. With a loan of $22 million from EcoBank to Giboni Enterprise Company from Liberia. This project consists of construction of a huge petroleum storage terminal to boost the petroleum industry of Liberia. The project is expected to create 500 direct and 1,500 indirect job opportunities, and is the fourth private facility in Liberia, and is to be added to the Liberian Petroleum Refinery Company. This facility is to have a storage capacity of 25,000 metric tons of petroleum, a significant step towards reducing Liberia's dependence on imported petroleum products. Special Agro-Processing Zone Project. Located in Buchanan, Grand Base County 1. This project includes provision of an external infrastructure required to prepare and secure the agricultural hub for private sector developer and additional private sector investments in agro-industrial factories. It will generally include establishment of Liberia Special Economic Zone Authority, site grading, land plotting, development, construction of perimeter fencing, construction of external or approach road, provision of link to power source, construction of agricultural transformation and aggregation centers, among others. At a cost of 11.31 of African Development Bank unit of account over 130,000 farming households in farmers groups within the Agri-Hub and ATC catchment area in the counties are to benefit from this project. The key commodities for this project are rice, cassava, oil palm, coffee, cocoa rubber, fruits and vegetables plus aquaculture. Cheesemanburg landfill, an urban sanitation project. By improving access to solid waste management services in Monrovia. This project includes construction of the Cheesemanburg regional landfill and partial closure of the Huangtown landfill. Generally, it includes construction of the first cell of the Cheesemanburg landfill and related facilities such as leachate pond, landfill office, maintenance area among others. Also, this project includes water supply boreholes and extension of the access road to benefit Cheesemanburg community, partial closure and construction of a perimeter wall around the Huangtown landfill for a safe environment. The project is to receive $2 million from Liberia Reconstruction Trust Fund, used in acquiring the equipment that is needed to reduce the high cost of rental, plus $7 million government funds and other solid waste management revenue. Liberia electricity sector strengthening and access project. By increasing access to electricity and improve the operational efficiency of Liberia Electricity Corporation. This project includes the rehabilitation and expansion of electricity infrastructure and systems and access expansion, including the distribution network rehabilitation, densification and expansion, revenue protection program, establishment of district offices and customer service centers, among others. Among other objectives include electrification of health centers and households in off-grid rural areas, supporting the design and implementation of pilots for reaching dispersed communities through standalone solar systems. There is also technical assistance for institutional reform, capacity building of sector institutions, and implementation support to Liberia Electricity Corporation, including support for management service contract and transition to full-time sustainable management, technical assistance, training, among others. The project's total cost is $64.2 million, and it is to be completed come 2026. Payments Infrastructure and Systems Upgrade Project. With an aim of addressing the current inefficiencies in Central Bank of Liberia payment systems, that is, automated check processing system or automated clearinghouse and real-time gross settlement system, plus the main and recovery site data centers. The project also aims at upgrading the aforementioned systems and infrastructure to acceptable industry standards and facilitate the implementation of a national electronic payment switch. When it comes to payments, the Central Bank of Liberia, government ministries plus commercial banks and their customers are to get improved services. Additional financial services, such as digital loans, savings and insurance, among others, are to be provided to banks and non-banks. Orange Telecom project in Liberia. This project, which involves acquisition of Celcom Incorporated Liberia by Orange Côte d'Ivoire Participations, also involves the provision of telecom services and investment for operations, such as operations of existing 388 telecom towers and construction of more 444 towers until 2025. Also, the project involves the construction and installation of 850 kilometers fiber optic cable, both aerial and buried, until 2025, with a good number of kilometers already constructed. The project involves construction of towers such as radio signal transmitters, transmission deployment towers, and also transmission maintenance. With Orange Côte d'Ivoire Participations partnering with a number of contractors such as Huawei, Sagecom, nanotechnology, a number of things are being put in place such as fiber optic cable, hybrid equipment such as solar photovoltaics, batteries, generator sets, and related electrical equipment for new and operational telecom sites owned by Orange in Liberia.